Hey buddies, welcome to Video Games Awesome Live. It's a return to the Dark Egg on this spooky month, and here we're playing a very atmospheric psychological horror text-based RPG from Transcend Pixels. A return to it, because they asked us to go back to it. I guess they liked what we were doing the first time playing the game. Yeah, I'm pretty good playing games. We were quite, like, I knew going into the first episode that it was pretty polished looking based on the footage I'd seen.
Yeah.
So I knew we were in for like an interesting, decent experience, but like I was surprised how good it was. The atmosphere, you'll see, the atmosphere in particular with the sounds and the changing of like the rain in the background and the strategic ducking out of the music during like moments that are extra spooky.
Right. Good writing, and it's 75% writing.
The link in the description will take you to a page where you can purchase this game for $0 as well. It's kind of silly, and you can check out, it's free. In case Becky didn't look like she understood.
I did
Oh, okay. About it being free or not, you did, okay. You understand the price though.
Yes. I understand $0.
And also the developer, as we said on the last episode, does devlogs that they'll teach you about programming in, I forget what kind of language they're doing it in. Didn't look fun. But for you eggheads out there, go check it out.
What was the last one?
I think it was this one. I knew that you were gonna like purse your lips about this. Something else. Look at this though. Isn't that like, the game has a lot of little polished touches that you don't expect, especially from a game that's being given away for free. You think that you're gonna get like a tech demo and just kind of like a little rough, like a game jam type game, but no. It's got these little touches like this. This is like the last thing that was said about what's going on. Like,
I'd buy that for $1.
yeah, narrative save notation. So here's the interface, guys. The whole game is like this.
Oh yeah.
But the thing that's interesting is that how, what'd you move over for?
So they can see this.
Oh, so you can see the trauma and then you get a bit closer. Why is my energy so low? I don't remember being that low.
You did a lot of things. And then you were like, I'm just gonna go forward a little bit.
Oh, I ran down to the... Okay, story synopsis. You go to a island through gray mist. Took a long time to get here. We're after the Dark Egg. A fabled egg, an ancient artifact given down by the evil-looking angels, contains untold power. We don't know what our motivation is as a character to get it. We just know we really want it. And lots of other travelers have really wanted it, and we've seen their corpses frozen almost a la mythological story of Medusa type, frozen in stone, but they're not stone, but they're frozen in like, just like this, like
reaching out.
Yeah, very creepy stuff going on. There's an abbey back in town. There are people who won't look or talk to you in town. We found a dead woman and daughter in town just at the end of an alley. Got a nice coat out of that.
Spoke to their husband / father, potentially grandfather.
Yeah, who was sad, but
didn't,
kind of like doesn't know, understand. We spent a lot of our time in the church, in the chapel, puzzle solving. Was there another puzzle to still solve there, or were we done? And so we got the key from the innkeeper to open the gate to the, what is it called? Yeah, like this, we're on the snow walk currently, making our way towards where the like fogged city, foggy city, where, another thing is, the game's pretty involved.
Oh yeah, this just blew my mind.
Yeah, so 1 second here, I just need to...
Legend says that the Dark Egg grants you a wish, which is why we want it, but we don't know why our character desperately wants this wish. I guess who wouldn't want it?
This up a little bit. Let's see how this feels. Oh, too fast. Choto. As soon as I started the game, it like made it slower. Again, I'm playing with a controller, but it doesn't currently have controller support, so I'm using mouse emulation, as you can see. So we decided, what do we want to go in with?
Intelligence? Well, we had
Intelligence makes
wanted
you-
intelligence to get the things in the chapel and to solve the puzzles in the chapel.
I mean, I feel like I might encounter enemies. So far, I've only encountered basically conversations. And there's like, you can put power into like
Constitution things?
strength and stuff, which will allow you to be oppressive during your conversations. Steam did it again. They're just like, it's slowing down my mouse emulation like after a little bit. It didn't change this though. So I change it, go back in. Okay, we'll see how long this lasts.
If it were me, I would do just.
I want
reset.
penetration.
Oh, okay.
What would you do? You'd be well-rounded?
Yes.
Yeah, do you think since we don't know what we're approaching, we should be well-rounded?
Yeah, because you can respec, right?
Yeah. How do I quickly... Did it give me all of my points back? It did.
Yeah.
So you're thinking one into each. Awareness, strength, constitution, agility, and then we'll have a few extras though.
Well,
'Cause
one for willpower.
Oh, one extra. We've earned a little bit extra. So we could have cat step, which will give us some agility when falling. Our ability to have
Halves
the damage while
damage.
falling seems pretty nice. Could we potentially fall going into this? Or do we want penetration? +2 defense to penetration.
What's the difference between penetration and attack?
Penetration is about like being penetrated. Energy up, max energy. We don't know how far we'll go before we can sleep.
Yeah, that could be good. Defense, you never want to put anything in defense.
No, I just won't get hit. Energy's seeming pretty nice because I don't want to be like losing sleep when I go in. We have a sanity meter.
We do.
We've spent a lot of time in this skill tree is a bit overwhelming. You guys know I care a lot about speccing, and so I get a little bit lost here. I just don't know what I want. But yeah, as Becky I think was just saying, I'm thinking cat step. So I know that if I feel like because they put it so early in the skill tree, I feel like there's a fall coming.
Okay.
So you can respec at any time, which is quite nice for a game like this because, and they even wrote it into the lore. The idea is that like you become someone different after you sleep in this hotel. Like there's something
you can change yourself.
weird. Yeah.
You can zoom in and out in that map. We just.
In the spec map? I didn't even know that.
Oh, I'm pretty sure you can.
Okay. I know you can zoom in and out of this map. I just paused the screen. Oh, there we go. There. I'm just, once again, just upping the sensitivity a bit. I'll get it right.
Yeah, the spooky hotel. It is. There is a man at the hotel who's just sitting by the fireplace. We don't know too much about him other than he's also presumably looking for the egg or has looked for the egg.
I'll head. Okay, I'm back out of this.
And then up here it says day 4, 5 a.m. weather raining. It's like always raining in this area.
I'll go to the peak out overlook. The cold gates in the city, they hold rest ahead, surrounded by mist. The Black Knight stands. So there's a Black Knight just kind of watching things. I talked to him again even after I respec. Nothing really changed. I'll go down the path. We come to the gates that I tried a million times until I was able to just get the key. I upped my strength to as much as I could and then just like heaved on that gate forever and it just wouldn't budge.
Yeah.
The cold has become unbearable. Luckily, your coat keeps you warm. So we'll go to the bridge. This is new territory now, guys. Now that we've fully gone over what we've done, that was a good, what do you call it, recap. Crossing the bridge is no simple feat. As grand as it appeared on your way here, it is even grander to cross. Thankfully, it feels sturdy. You think you saw pillars reaching down into the chasm for support, and it gives you a sense of safety. Corpses dot the bridge as you cross it, some frozen, others without flesh. So, a thing to know about our character, it takes a lot to reduce this character's sanity. And we've dealt with a lot of things, and this character, it doesn't faze them.
Corpses without flesh.
Yep.
Completely sane.
So, I'll rifle through the bodies. Noting that many of these are likely to be adventurers, you begin to rifle through each corpse for gold, items, and weapons of anything of value. You do find a few things. As you search, the eyes of the lost and the frozen catch yours. Even as you try to avoid them, it shakes you. I took one energy and 1 sanity away. Your keen eye spots some extra gold lying around. The corpse is okay. So once the items appear, I like this mechanic.
Me too.
The map is where the gold appears, and you have to click it manually. It's a nice little addition.
Wait, grab that. Bye.
Oh, and yeah, there was the health potion. We'll go onward to the bridge. You continue your trek forward, making your way past the chasm. Around you is naught but a wasteland of wind and snow. The landscape speckles itself with ruined buildings, old stone roads, and shattered monuments. The walls of the city reach much further than what still stands. As you reach the end of the bridge, it crumbles out to a large drop downward. Through the mist, you can faintly see... Wait.
As you reach the end of the bridge.
Okay. The bridge isn't crumbling currently.
No.
It means the end of the bridge crumbles. It was crumbled. Through the mist, you can faintly see a broken remains of a stairway. So, looks like we have 2 places we can go. The bridge overlooks the city square. If only you could see anything past the frigid wall of mist. We can go left, travel up the left staircase, right, travel down the pathway. Jump? Doesn't seem wise. Or rappel. Could you make a rope way down? We do have a kind of crappy rope.
We do. I think we have 2 ropes.
If the sponsor's watching rappel, I know how to say rappel. It's a running joke on the show. Left or right? What do you think? Down goes to the city square. Up, we're not sure, right? He didn't really have much observations about what went left.
Honestly, we can't see much in the frigid wall of mist, so...
We don't have a lot of information. Why I would rappel down, I don't know. But we do have a rope. But why would I do such a thing? Doesn't seem like a good role-playing choice.
I would do right.
Let's go right. The path is mostly clean compared to the bridge. Those small patches of crumbled debris dot the edges. Oh, Mystic Knights had left.
Oh, sorry, buddy.
Jump, lol. Okay, well, multiple people said jump, including somebody in the shadow chat.
Yep.
The path is mostly clean compared to the bridge. Through those small patches of crumbled debris dot the edges. Soon the path expands to a circular courtyard, its edges dotted with pillars of varying levels of decay. It's not particularly large, but it's open enough. In the center is a well, and to the east lies a narrow set of stairs to the upper section of the city. A body lies against the wall.
Well.
Come closer. You think you hear talking, but it's faint, very faint, almost a whisper. You pause and wait for more talking, but nothing comes. Back up the stairs.
Really? Okay.
The stone grows more polished and ornate with every step as you enter what was once the rich portion of the city.
You weren't going back up the stairs, you're going up the stairs to the city. You just forget that body.
A large pavilion blocks the snowfall. On one side of the pavilion gapes out to the city with large marble pillars lining the opening. On the other are the collapsed remains of many, many rooms. What they were for, you do not know. Living quarters, perhaps? Motionless in the center of the pavilion are 2 rows of stone statues facing away from you, toward the hallway.
You can go back to the well.
I'll go back to the Forgotten Well, back up to the Shattered Edge, and I'll jump. You gauge the distance. I'm doing this for you guys. You gauge the distance below. I heard the whispering in the city, and I just decided to commit suicide. Because this character may be saying, I'm not. And try to see where you can land safely. It all appears to be stone, but you do find an open spot within reach.
Okay.
Can you make it? Constitution. Take a leap of faith. There's probably another way down. Jump! You resolve yourself to take a step back before running and leaping forward. With a loud thud and a searing pain through your legs, you land on the hard ground a ways below where you jumped. Took 7 damage, 3 energy away. For better or for worse, you made it to the heart of the ruined city without a way back.
Oh god.
So, I did skip the well by jumping.
Yeah?
What was once sprawling with life is now barren and open. Destroyed houses and crumbling walls surround the area. Nothing is still intact. Anything still intact won't be for long. A light covering of snow and sleet blankets the ground with no walls to stop it. The wind howls through the square, kicking up a blinding mix of snow and fog. Sanity's still perfect though. Yeah. A large altar lies in the corner of the square. Steps walk up on either side to an offering table, glittering. Snow does not touch it. Near the far end of the square is a large elevator of sorts. It's hard to see from here, but it doesn't seem to be terribly damaged. In the middle of the square is a woman, standing still as a statue. But as soon as you take your first step into the courtyard, she snaps her head to you, her eyes glassy white. Her mouth moves, you hear nothing.
Oh god.
She does not move, she only stares. Beyond her, a great temple with 2 closed doors stands. It pierces above the fog and the upper catwalks of the city. No sanity damage despite this woman with white eyes staring at us, with an open mouth and no sound. The empty square now spans the entire city, and the temple dwarfs it still.
Oh, alleyways offering witch?
They're calling her a witch. When you approach the woman, she stands up straighter, taller than you. Her face crinkles with aversion. She seems wary of you.
I love you.
The witch looks like a frozen corpse, chilled over in blue glass. Her lips now move, with no word or sound to speak of.
Maybe she needed to hear it.
Okay. You can hear her breathing, a struggling, gasping sound.
Attack?
Talk. You ask her what she is doing here. She stares at you in silence. You try once more, asking her if she's okay. Her face softens, but when her lips move again, still nothing comes out.
See? She just needs love.
Attack. You place your hand on your weapon, but hesitate when you see the witch staring at you. Begin combat? What do you guys want to do?
Oh, God, do it.
Never mind. The witch regards you with care, though her attention appears limited, distracted.
Attack.
Ask her if there's anything you can do to help. Your question appears to put her on her back foot. With a subtle tilt of her head, she contemplates but looks away. After a bit, you follow her gaze. Up above the temple is a great bridge towering over the city. She lifts her head, feebly pointing at the bridge. You glance back at her to find her face is turned to you. Her mouth opens and she clenches her fist before pointing it to you, then to the bridge again. In an instant, her hand and head drops while she slouches, exhausted. The witch regards you with care. She's saying to go to the bridgeway? Ask her how to get up there. You ask the witch about the bridgeway. She glances up at you, then twists her head slightly, staring past you. You turn around and see the offering table. You look back to her and think that's it, but she also points up to a series of ruined pathways along some old buildings in the city. They lead from the old shack and rise up to meet the bridgeway. They look dangerous, though. So, pathways. She gestures toward the pavilion, more specifically to something beyond it, near where the elevator would reach. Well, it seems she's just saying, like, hey, I got some experience just from talking to her.
Nice.
She seems to be saying, like, there's many ways.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, thanks. Which one's the best?
Attack.
Attack. It's just, no.
Ugh.
It seems so mean. I'll go to the offering table. Do I have anything I could offer?
I think that we have some coin. No?
That crap egg. That's soul stone.
No. We gave the soul stone to the...
And he gave it back.
Oh, he did give it back.
So we already found an egg-like object, but it's not the dark egg. But it says that it can only be used once. And it said, think of what you use it for. Go to the offering table. The large altar is a bit removed from the rest of the square, but its elegant stone says it was an important piece to the citizens. You walk up one of the staircases to the main altar table and are met with a glittering of gold from various travelers. Take them all! And a brilliant ruby. A black egg is etched into the altar. Offer gold.
Oh,
take everything from the table.
No!
Take. Glancing around, it's obvious how obliterated the whole city is. Who could tell? Who could care if the offerings were to go?
Oh, that is bad juju.
It would certainly do more good for you than for this table. And with that, you scoop up all the gold into your pouch. You make sure to grab the ruby as you leave.
Oh my god.
When you step down from the altar, you find yourself face to face with the witch. Her blue face is contorted and she lunges at you in rage. 1 second, I'll just grab the ruby. Excuse me, lady. Combat! Combat! What? We didn't even see combat yet. Encountered witch.
Music.
What is going on here? Okay. What do we got? A health potion's on the map. A square that doesn't say anything when I hover it. A old house. I don't know what that is, and I don't know what that is, and I don't know what these squares represent. 2 health potions. There's the witch with full health, me with half health. Okay, this seems to be a turn. The witch is readying something. I was not expecting this. We did not see the whole game on the last episode.
Cool.
Should I say next up here, or should I choose my other things? Okay, that's all it did. Attack. Use a skill you've learned? I do have a slam I could use on her. So I do have MP, despite the fact that it doesn't show up over there. Deals 10, 250% strength, damage to a single target. Should I just slam her to the ground?
Yeah, slam that witch.
I could move.
To be a little bit closer, just slam her? Like, we were a little bit far still.
Do you think it matters?
I don't know.
Movement range was 20. Move a limited distance, does not end your turn. All right, I will move.
Click and hold a direction to move, okay. That's probably better.
Did not let me up towards her. I think I'm as close as I can get to her.
Yeah, I think it was within the circle that had originally shown.
Okay, so am I close enough to slam? Click the unit you want to target. The player pulls back and plants their feet. With a push forward, they slam into the witch, the force causing them to recoil. 14 damage to her. Oh, I got her down. The witch stares at you warily. The sky blackens. Something is coming. Oh, God.
Our health is now at 6.
The witch deals 7 damage to the player.
We can't take one more of those.
Items. Even with a slam, I don't think I could take her out.
You could take the potions on the,
Blast potion?
Use one of the health potions.
I'm just gonna blast her. Time for an emergency. Stunned. I'm dead. I was within the slash.
That's why I was saying you need to take a potion.
It all proves to be too much for you, and soon the world begins to go dark.
Well played.
Guys, you told me to attack that witch.
I definitely did.
Hey, all my points are still where I put them. That's good.
Nice.
Do you think I took half the falling damage from jumping because of the thing I chose?
Our trauma is at 4.
Oh. This is because I didn't it didn't reload the save. It sent me back. Did I get to keep all the money? It's probably not, right?
Oh, we
Whoa.
did.
I did.
I don't like this money.
Do I have the ruby? I do.
Oh, dear.
Well, that ain't bad. Then I'll accept that. I don't like that I used my explosion potion. But I will...
Sexy stolen money.
Yeah, who can I sell this ruby to? I should go to the streets, then to the shop.
Ah. We did use a blast potion, so we're probably out of that.
I don't need another one. It'll just kill me.
If you're within range.
I don't want to die.
Okay.
So I don't know where I would sell the ruby, because the shop's not playing.
Nobody wants your stolen ruby, dude.
I have a lot of money now, though. That's nice. Did I want to buy anything from the shop?
Yeah,
Like,
man, the potion.
I don't want another blast potion.
Okay. That's fine.
Was there anything else I could buy anywhere else?
No.
Really? Alright, I'll buy one blast potion.
Oh, it was loud crinkle when I moved forward? Okay, thank you for telling me. God.
I have a new blast potion. Should I go for round 2 with the witch?
No.
Surprise, witch! I got another blast potion! Leroy Jenkins!
And dead.
The city, enter the ruined city, go to the bridge, press onward, jump down, jump anyway, down I go, 14 negative health. Why'd it say negative 14? I didn't take, negative 4 it must have said.
Yeah.
Let's go back to that witch. Hey, what? Attack! She said it, she regarded me with care. She forgot about what happened. Even though I kept all the things I stole. Lady, no. We are enemies, even if you don't remember. And you're in trouble, lady. You killed me. Time for an emergency. Yes, it is. It still hit me! She doesn't even flinch. They are stunned and cannot act. The player deals 5 damage to the player. Their body locks up, stunned.
Oh my god, take a healing potion from the battleground.
Alright, look, I'm just gonna reload. This went poorly. Let's play this like a normal person.
Wait. That's gonna take us way back to the from the very beginning. You didn't steal the money.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, this was bad. These were bad choices, and I blame everybody in the chat. I'll just respec real quick. I wouldn't mind actually playing like this, doing some what ifs today, playing less carefully, like because we were so particular on the last episode. Maybe seeing some quick what ifs, because I am very intrigued with the branching in this and how many things you can do. I'm always intrigued by that type of thing. Let's go to the overlook, then to the path, then the city. Yeah, this doesn't matter if like I'm redoing this because it's fast.
Yeah, it's
If you're not reading, if you know what you're seeing. Do you want to jump this time, or should we skip that? Should we go somewhere else?
I think we should go left this time.
You want to go left?
Yo, do you want to check the corpses, though? Because they do have...
Yes.
Our energy is only 4. We didn't sleep.
Dag nabbit. I have to go back.
Indeed.
Well, that's okay, because that hurt my sanity taking the money from the corpses anyways. Chotto. The overlook leads to the inn, leads to the inn, which leads to sleep. Sleep till the morning.
I mean, that's fine.
Even though it's 9 a.m. right now. My energy drains much quicker than time progresses. I get a lot done in my 2 hours awake, though.
Yeah.
Boy, howdy. Ooh. Do I remember that kind of sound when I sleep? That was ominous sounding.
There we go. We're good.
Okay, back out into the world.
So we're on day 4.
Yeah.
Back to day 4.
Yeah, so I don't know if the progression of time is a bad thing, like if you have a certain limit.
Yeah.
I wouldn't like overuse your sleep if you're being prudent when you play. So this time after we've crossed the crumbling bridge, we will take the left path up the staircase. You walk up the staircase to a higher portion of the city. Ruins of the town lie below, fading into the fog as you climb. At the top of the staircase is a wide walkway filled with stands, homes, banners, the remnants of a well-used market. Snow covers everything you see. It's quiet. Houses, broken as they are, block your view past the immediate street. A ladder leads up the roof of a house. Seems like an odd thing to do. Explore the small alleyway. Explore a small alleyway on the left or the right. Walk back down to the bridge, or explore the street that we're on. Alleyway. Explore the small right alleyway. Darkness envelops the alleyway as you passage in. Only when the light is near gone do you reach the corner and hear a strange noise. You peer around the wall. A watery reflection of light in a glassy black eye is all you can see. Something begins shambling toward you. Oh, we're in combat. Ooh, money! Encountered a mistwalker.
Yum, 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 yum.
A pile of 11 gold, that's pretty nice.
I would accept that 11 gold.
What's the mistwalker look like, though? Is this an emergency?
No.
So, doesn't the blast potion show me the range?
Yes.
Let me see it. Oh, it's big. It's a big range. Can I just toss it a little further?
I think so. Don't let it touch your circle.
Like that?
Yeah, try that.
I think I have to hit the target.
Ah, okay.
So I'll cancel this. It does snap to him. I could move away. Like, what if I did this? Oh, I like how the circle gets smaller as you...
Yeah.
That's well designed. Let's try the blast potion now. Okay, that's fine. I didn't click next before I went and got my blast potion. Now I'll use it. Use it, yes. Oh, it's... Okay. It was just a little stuck on that. Time for an emergency. Oh my god! What did I do wrong? What happened?
You didn't direct it towards him. You just threw it up in the air at ourselves. I mean, it didn't hurt that bad.
All right, let's see how powerful this is. I'm probably gonna have to reload now, but let's see how powerful this Mistwalker is anyway. I'm interested. He waits for an opening. These blast potions are a liability.
You didn't hit end movement before you press next or something?
You have to specifically hit end movement. Let's see. Move. Okay. End movement. Then use your skills or your potions.
Slam the Mistwalker.
Player pulls back and plants their feet. Mistwalker's not that good. They glare at you. Come on! The Mistwalker doesn't seem that great. I thought he was gonna be really good. I'm out of mana. So this is kind of weird because, like, yeah, out of all the stats we see, we have no idea where our
Isn't
mana
that
is.
tree on the right-hand side?
Could be. We'd have to like rewind to see if that was 7 earlier, but it does look like there's room for 7 pips.
Mana on the right as well.
Interesting. Maybe it recharges every battle, so it's not like one of these meters. It's specific to battle.
Looks like you gain 1 MP per turn.
Interesting.
Okay.
Okay, I'll just attack. A storm of blades, it says, with my rusty sword. They give a grimace. Is this guy gonna fight back? Mistwalker slashes at the player with their claws. 3 damage. Oh man, I was really afraid of this guy. But he's not good. Slam. And 12 damage. They're breathing their last. Slashes at me, 3 damage. Oh, you're done for, buddy. I guess I'll have to take a potion after this, though. Oh, they're down to 1.
Oh, dang.
Their eyes are glazed
down to
over.
1.
What?
Oh, we have 2 pips now. 2 mana.
Another flurry of stabs, and they are done. With a low groan, the creature collapsed into the wall and lays still. Hey, where'd the money go? I had to pick up the money during battle. That's interesting. Houses broken as they are block your view. All right, so I'm in the alley, or they sent me back.
So apparently you have to spam the attack button when you attack.
Oh?
It's an attack per click, and you can usually get about 5 hits in by spamming.
Really?
Yeah, I was looking for like indications on the screen, and I think maybe something did pop up. So we'll try that next time.
There's a small alleyway in this largely empty, but a small opening in the back leads to a house hidden from the main street. Inside is a lived-in room with a small man sitting inside, a blanket wrapped around himself. This dead fog city is more lively than the town. The room is noticeably warmer without the harsh winds outside. He jolts up and looks at you, surprised. Who? I mean, I would be too. I never even said to go in here.
Yeah.
He sits at the table alone, eating dried meat. 3 empty seats surround it. The man huddles in his chair away from you. He stares. He takes another bite anyway.
Attack?
1. I'm just gonna take a potion.
That's a good idea.
Healing potion. How much does it give me? Healing.
3? Oh, that's
15
energy.
health. That seems appropriate right now.
Okay. We need an attack-only run.
You give a greeting, trying to alleviate his worries. Oh, you're just a traveler. I see, I see. He nods his head fiercely. Well, welcome then to my, our humble abode. It's a bit messy right now, but well, he points toward the door. It's just so cold these days, you know, hard to get much done. Besides the door, nothing else leads outside. There are no windows. The only light comes from the small lantern hanging from the ceiling.
Brr.
The man watches you. Is he waiting for you to say something? You said our food?
Hour before? Our house?
Yeah, what? The man smiles at your question. Yes, me, my wife, our children, they're out right now though. He leans back in his chair. I'm holding down the fort for now. Got plenty of food for them stored up, see? I think they'll be a mite hungry when they get back. I want to make sure that I can welcome them back with a warm meal.
Of jerky?
The man... Are you eating your child and wife? The man sits in his chair, eating. He perks up, seeing it's you. He relaxes. Where are your wife and kids? Oh, where? Down at the temple, see? I've decided he's eating his wife and kids. Have you seen it? He points east, in the general direction of the town square. It's down, over past the markets. Biggest thing here, protects us from the cold, he giggles. Well, much as it can anyway, with these winters. People go over to there to pray and the cold bites this bad. My wife went too. The man sits still in his chair, eating. He perks up. Okay. When will they be back? The man's smile drops for a moment. They'll be back when they're back, I guess. When everyone is done. He seems to be lost in thought. He does not look at you when he speaks. When winter was kicking up, people started to go missing. So people went to pray for the cold to calm down, but then they go missing. More pray, more go missing. Missing, everyone goes missing. The man huddles into himself, staring down. I had to work. I still had to work, see, I couldn't go with them. But my wife, she takes the kids and they go pray. Say they'll come back soon. He starts to smile again. And I'll be here when they get back. See, I have a full meal for the lot of them, ready and waiting, so I must be here, I must wait. Maybe he didn't eat them. The man sits in his chair. All right. How can I get to the temple? The man stares at you through you, his smile lowers. You plan to pray then? Well, yes, you should go pray. It is good, it is what we do. Just go down the stairs past the market. You won't miss the temple there. Big doors that close. They close and they close and close. They never open anymore. Why? Why won't they open anymore? The man clutches his head. Why won't they open anymore? After a moment of silence, he calls to you and his head drooped. You'll come back. You, with everyone, you'll come back from the temple. And when you do, I'll be waiting, see? I'll be here, and I'll have a meal for you, too. He looks up and smiles again.
Thanks, buddy.
The man sits in his chair. The food's lying all around the house. Oh, he really has stocked up. Food piles in all corners of the house. Ice and salt used liberally. He catches your wandering eye. The food? He looks confused, widens his eyes. Of course, you must be trying to hold out through this winter as well, right? It's quite cold these days, no chance for hunt or harvest. I have so much, but I can spare some for you, traveler. Here, take it. Be safe. The man sits in his chair, eating. He perks up, seeing it's you. Okay.
Ask for more food?
Give me more food. More? Well, no, if you need help, I will help. Please understand, I need something in return. I just don't have enough to give out for free anymore. How about some gold then? Just some simple gold is all. It will help me in the spring get a jump start for my family, you see. I think 15 gold is all I need, and there should be still plenty of food left for us too. He nods to himself. Man sits in his chair eating. He perks up, seeing it's you. He relaxes.
Do you want to pick up your food?
I was gonna attack him. No, I'm not gonna attack him. Small piece of dried meat that's been salted restores 3 energy.
Give him 15 gold? Do we even have 15 gold?
I don't need more food. I'm not even hungry. Let's see what food does.
I think it said. Well, it does say here.
Jerky, bit. A small piece restores 3 energy. That's not even good. Your food's not even good. Bye. God, I hate adventurers.
We can save? Oh, bottom left.
Yes, we could for safety's sake, I guess.
It's a good spot to save.
Thank you. Oh, wait a minute.
What? No, Fraser, no, you don't want to confuse yourself. Oh. Oh. I just don't know why you hate me.
I don't know. I don't know why I do this. We've been married too long. Visit the small man's house. The ladder leads up to the roof of a house. Seems like an odd thing to do, but what the heck. You climb the ladder to the house rooftop. You find a sprawling web of pathways from roof to roof. Weird. Hidden from the street below. Doors lead in and out of the attics of homes, and abandoned shops exist up here as well. A few of these stands still hold some of their wares. The air is colder up here, but the fog is largely gone. It covers over the streets, making it hard to see below the walkways. The rooftops have clear wear on them, but look plenty sturdy for any traveler. Let's see what's in these stands. The different shops hold old linens, broken pots, emptied vials, and shattered glasses for sale. Most of it is more aesthetic than practical. None of it is useful to you. You do, however, notice that almost all of them have the dark egg etched into them somewhere along with a series of odd winged beasts. At the back of one stand is an intact glass pot, mostly wrapped in a pouch. It has no noticeable wear. Perhaps it might sell for something? Ooh, old pot. A beautiful glass pot found in the cold gates, inside the cold gates, an etching of winged beasts and dark egg.
Okay. Back to the street or to the catwalk?
Use the catwalks. From above you, you can see past the outer city walls into the Arctic wasteland beyond, and after that, the land is devoured by the city's wide outer chasm. The old rooftops crumble at several spots, and many of the guardrails have rusted away. I'm playing Chaotic Evil. And Becky's sanity meter dropped 3 points.
You can go to the roof, market, attics, go back down to the street or to the terrace.
Check one of these attics. A group of houses have their sides torn off. Let's go in. The bridgeway rounds the side of the row of houses, each one with their sides torn off, their attics exposed. Most of what's inside is old and rotten from the elements. If I'm role-playing, why would I be doing this? I want the dark egg, so I'm looking for leads, but let's continue. I'm just trying to role-play, like, make decisions, not just because it's in order of things to do, but, like, what would I do right now? The open maws of rooftops do make a nice place to hide from some cold, though.
There.
While inside one of the attics, you find a small satchel of old coins. I guess you could sort of say that I'm scrounging. That would be the justification for wandering, because I'm trying to buy more blast potions to use on myself. The old rooftop. Oh yeah, I used a health potion. That's why I'm at 20. Walk up the rooftop terrace. I'm trying to get a view of the city. That's why I'm up here.
Yeah.
The stone ledges lead to a large circular fountain of sorts, though nothing flows anymore. A broken pagoda towers over the area covered with snow. The sky courtyard overlooks the town below. A pathway leads to the rooftops of the main city, but the catwalks there are dangerously decayed. Oh, I've got an ability that halves my fall damage. Ooh, an old shack. A walkway attaches to the shack's roof where the remains of the door used to be. You walk the sturdy stone to the shack. The rooftops have clear war on them. Okay, we'll go.
Travel's precarious.
The shack is what I was in. The shack was the torn away building. It was the attic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
all right, now I understand. I'll head to the city rooftops despite the danger, because I'm cat-like. The catwalks are in disarray and dangerously narrow. Most of the edges have completely dissolved, now asking you to balance yourself. The ruined city lies below the fog. With a deep breath, you balance and walk across the sky, snow falling around you. With careful poise and precision, You keep your footing and step carefully through the catwalks. The catwalks walk up a short staircase until they connect with a great bridge. The ancient bridge spans across the city with a small crescent to its shape. Its wide deck is bounded by thick stone walls waist high. It towers over every building in the city, save for the spire of the temple below it. Even so, the drop to the temple looks to be a good 30 feet or so. I can take that. Large skylight in the roof of the temple lines up with the center of the bridge where the walls open up to see down into it. So I could just drop into the temple from here. I found a shortcut into these gates that never opened, the guy said. And in plain view of the window is an odd creature of some kind, hunched over. It covers itself with great white wings, and it's bleeding.
What?
I was not expecting things to escalate so quickly. The town was so dead.
Yeah.
You come in here, and this place is like a fantasy land of like adventure, even though a bit depressing. Etchings run the entire length of the bridge's walls, all of winged creatures or the dark egg.
Creature.
There's the elevator, down to the elevator, so it all kind of wraps around like a sort of Dark Souls, Metroidvania style. What is the creature? Coming closer to the creature, you see a massive wound on its side, hidden below its wings. It's bleeding and looks infected. Oh, I'll take care of you. The creature perks up a bit and turns. His face is nearly human, save for kill it! Save for its black eyes and elongated skull. It juts out like a sharp knife centered on its nose. Underneath its pointed nose is a pointed mouth that speaks. You, child, won't you please help me? His eyes widen with hope when he meets yours. He gestures to his festering wound. Please help me. Help this poor creature. Attack? Something doesn't feel right about this thing. Cautious. Use an HP potion. Listen to what he has to say first. The creature looks pleased as you come. Oh, it is a good thing you have come. A miracle it is. His wings unfurl with some effort. I am the Sky Sire, as they used to call me, he says, gesturing to the city below. I am a sky child. The Sky Sire sits back, wings open. His now fully visible wound looks pitiful and painful and rotten. Sky children? What are those? The Sky Sire regards you with a bit of curiosity. You do not know of the Sky Children? Everyone in the island should know. Of course. You are not of the island, are you? My apologies. He straightens himself as much as he can and then continues. The Sky Children are angels from the heavens. To this blessed island they came down and graced the people with their presence. Look, he gestures at the walls, at the etchings of the bridge. That is them. They are of them, and of me as well. Intelligence. You notice that, while the etchings do depict odd winged creatures, none look like him. He is far more human and much less majestic.
Attack.
A faint smile graces his face. From the children came prosperity, peace, and all that is good. And so it was that the people blossomed too. But for every good human who understood their place, there was another who wanted to conquer the Sky Children for their own lust for power. His face twists. Those who would attack the good children attack me for their own selfish greed. Nothing but snakes that learn to walk, he spits. The Sky Sire stops short while talking, a grimace enveloping his face. He clutches near his wound. My apologies. The pain only gets worse by the day you see. It's a nasty curse given to me by the devil herself. It burns deeper, festers endlessly, all from her down there. The witch? He points with his wing behind you. Down in the middle of the city, do you see her? You walk over the bridge's edge and look down. Down below, you see a woman standing still near the center of the city. You see her, don't you? That witch is the reason I'm like this, he groans as he adjusts himself. That witch is why I cannot move from this spot. It was she that gave me this festering wound, this rot. Even now, she still digs her knife into me, my magic barely keeping her back. It is all that I can do, keep struggling against her, as I have done alone for centuries.
Woof.
Believe? Intelligence, defend the witch. Intelligence, ask why he isn't in the etchings. So the game is kind of telling me that he is bad because my intelligence stat is good enough to tell me something's up. So let's see here. Why aren't you in the etchings? You point out that none of the etchings on the bridge, or anywhere in the city for that matter, look like him. His eyes widen a bit. What do you... Well, there's a simple explanation for that. These etchings are all quite old, you see, and I am not. I am much older than you, but to the ancients, I am but a child. That is why I may look different, young one. The Sky Sire leans back against the bridge wall, exhausted. Enough, I tire of talking. This crumbling body cannot even move anymore, nor even heal itself. Until she is gone, that is, he turns his head to you. Traveler, he says, for my sake. No, for the sake of the city, I urge you, kill that witch. I am too weak to do it myself. I can only match her as I have been, but if you attack her now, I'm sure you can do it. It is only because of me that the city is standing, despite her best wishes. If you kill her now, I can finally rest. He closes his eyes, brows knit together. Killing the witch is a bit ... Agree. I will kill her. Unsure. The thought of killing the woman down there makes you hesitate. The Sky Sire seems to pick up on this. I know what I ask you is harrowing, child, I know. But know that you will be saving many a life if you do this for me. You turn to leave, but the Sky Sire calls out to you from behind. Wait, one more thing, he says. On the left of the bridge, toward the markets, there's an easy way down on that side. I think you can use a ladder to get up here.
Oh? How's that the shortcut?
Etchings run the entire length. Oh, you're back, he says. I could just attack him.
We can also save at this point.
Yes. Man. There's a lot of decisions to be made.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to spook you. It's Halloween. So I'm giving you a shiver.
I blacked out. I didn't see what happened at all.
I'm giving you a fright. Doesn't it set you on edge?
Yeah.
It's like a
it
psychological
really does.
horror for you.
Yeah, I feel like I need to go organize something. Clean.
So he told me about a
shortcut, basically.
Where was it? Down the bridge?
Yeah, it was the ladder, I think.
North goes along the bridgeway, and then on the left of the bridgeway will be a ladder that gets me down. North. The bridge slowly dips down the corner, down the closer you get to the markets. As it ends, it comes close to the courtyards near the shack. While still a ways higher, you find an old ladder on the ground near the edge. Its long, steel body might be enough to reach a platform extending off one of the lower bridgeways. With a push, the ladder begins to slide down. You slow it down and aim for the bridge. It touches down with room to spare.
Okay, so this is different from that ladder.
At the edge of the bridgeway is a divot built into the deck about the width of the ladder, like it was meant to be there, I guess. You slot the ladder into place and it holds steady. The bridge overlooks. Okay, so I'll go down. The sky courtyards overlook the town below. A pathway leads to the rooftops of the main city, but the catwalks there are dangerously decayed. So I laddered down to the sky terrace again.
Okay.
So I guess this is just a nice shortcut, it's not like making me any progress. I guess I have to go back to the catwalks? Like I could go to the city overpass, then I could head, where was the other, alright, let's go to the, I know I can make it. Do you think it rolls every time on my agility that I do this?
I don't know.
It doesn't seem to make any indication of a roll. Oops. What goes south? There was a ... Bridgeway stretches above the pavilion. Let's go that way. You walk towards the pavilion. The bridgeway seems to climb upward ever so slightly. The incline is subtle, and you aren't sure if you are just imagining it. With every step, the chill of the cold dwindles and the city fog lifts. Or maybe you've climbed above it? You notice how thin the clouds have gotten. At the edge of the bridge is a light, dim in the distance, but growing brighter as you come closer. You keep climbing. An overwhelming warmth blankets you as you get close, and a blinding light rests above the bridge's end. You look up and see something, a white gate? A porcelain white staircase leads up, disappearing into the light. Everything is still, calm.
This is good.
Strange. I could step away. You feel you've seen this place before. Nothing looks quite right, and yet it's so familiar somehow. The white walkway. The edge of the bridge blends into the foot of the stairs seamlessly, from the ancient stone to smooth alabaster. Look into the tender light. You see snippets of your memories, old and new, swirling in the light. Like nostalgic old friends, they greet you. Let's step in. One step up the staircase, you never felt so at peace. What did you even come here for? Does it even matter? Why would you want to leave? This is like great. Like if this kills you, this is a pretty good way to go, and this is what you would want in this situation.
Let's keep going.
For anybody not familiar, like the sponsor with the show, a running thing on this show is that if Becky were ever in the danger we face in video games, she would likely kill herself most of the time, or find the quick way to die.
Yeah.
So that she didn't have to endure any of the
It all sounds so
stress.
horrible. I don't want to suffer.
Yeah. White walkway, let's keep going. Another step up the staircase. You only become more sure of yourself as your mind empties, free of worry. I don't think I can step away anymore. It's grayed out.
Whoa. Press it.
I don't want to.
Okay.
I climb the steps. Step after step, you climb the staircase until the light surrounds you. It's so close, so warm. Now it's gone. Oh, it's still there. It's just fading away. I think I could, but it's fading away. Like it's just a graphical flavoring. Go towards it. With a deep breath, you stare into the light directly and walk forward to the great white gates. You touch the light and close your eyes, passing through the gate. Beyond, a lovely sunrise awaits you. Man, this is like a great ending.
It's so beautiful.
Dead. The end. Well, I went to heaven though. That's great.
Yeah.
That's a nice ending.
That is so cool. Oh yes, I would also pee. In the event of...
You pee yourself?
Yeah, being like... put in terrible situations. First defense is pee, second defense is...
die?
Die, yep.
Did I save after finding the ladder?
I think you did. Wow.
Yeah, this is the ladder.
Alright.
That was a nice ending.
Yeah.
A lot nicer than this cold, foggy city.
Alright, so we won't go south this time.
Well, I'm curious.
Unless you want to dip your foot into death and then come back.
Yeah, I just want to see what it's like to step away from it.
That's
like,
gonna be terrible.
It'll probably take away from sanity, right? It'll probably do a
Yeah.
sanity.
Yeah, well, I would assume. South.
Yeah, south. I love how the music cuts out and then comes back.
Yeah.
The music makes it seem like so nice. Okay. Let's see what it's like to step away when it's like invisible. Almost.
Okay.
Okay, like this is the last chance.
Uh-huh.
Step away. You lower your head and turn, walking back down to the freezing abyss. Oh, I thought it would be much harder. If I were to like suggest something, I would say that should take some sanity.
Yeah.
Or like, yeah.
That's very interesting.
It shouldn't be easy. Let's
Elevator
let's go down the elevator.
Okay.
A small stairway leads down to a caged lift of some kind. It reaches down to the ground to the main city. It is gated to prevent entry. I loved how stepping away got faded out though. That was so good. The gate is easy to open, but a deep abyss lies behind it. You cannot see where the elevator floor is.
Ooh.
The elevator sits inactive. Its gears are a bit rusted and covered with snow. Okay, probably don't want to use that then. So if I go to the rooftops with careful poise and precision, step through. I'm a little bit disoriented. It's probably easier
This is
to
all
use
going
the map.
back. Yeah. You want to go down to the street?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? I don't think there was anything else up there. Was there? Do you think?
There was north at one point. We hadn't gone north.
Really? Whoa. You continue down the streets. Oh, I haven't gone down this street yet. Passing houses and thin roads until you reach the end of the street. On your side is a large staircase. On the other, an old abandoned shack. Guardrails pen you in from falling. The street leads to the markets and the stairs down to the city. Walk to the markets.
We haven't done the left alley.
Left alley, right alley. I think these are different alleys. These are so
okay.
different from the other place. Walk to the main city. Enter the old shack. What's in this shack? The door of the shack creaks when it opens. It's old and doesn't open all the way, but there is enough room for you to step in. The shack is empty, dusty. Books lie against the wall in a small library of sorts, though most are torn and unusable. A large window lies at the side of the shack, overlooking the ruined city. Just barely through the fog, you can make out a woman standing still in the center. The air is as stale as the shack itself. There's no option to talk to the woman. I'm just gonna ignore her and look at their books. The bookshelf is filled with plenty of books, some older than others. The titles of on their spines are written in the same strange language you find in the books at the chapel, unreadable, an old native language maybe. The dust is heavier here, likely due to clutter. I want to remind you guys, this is a free game that you can play on Steam. Click link in the description if you want to check it out. I think that this dev is going to be bringing out some pretty cool stuff in the future. If this is their first offering and it's free.
Yeah. The woman is standing in the town center outside the window. Thank you. A writing desk?
A writing desk. When you turn from the shelf, you notice a book open on a writing desk. It's badly damaged, but the lettering catches your eye. It's readable, written in your tongue. You parse whatever text it is left of the book, though the rips make it hard to make out. The Sky Children, with their great knowledge, were worshipped by the humans across the islands. Every item was made to be marked with a sigil in their image. The next page is especially torn. They who came from above, their numerous gifts a blessing, the foolish humans on the ground. A form fit for ones greater than us, ever changing, their eternal eyes, nothing more can be read. On another page, still fully intact, is a drawing of a monument to the egg. It depicts the sky children lowering the egg to the people below. Get closer to the window. You go to the window and squint, trying to discern as much as possible. The fog fights you at every turn. The only thing clear are the ruins of various houses, and the woman. Looking closer, you can see her mouth moving. She turns toward the window and swivels her head upwards. Your eyes meet. She stands still. Her mouth is moving. Is she saying something? You can't tell. She looks down. She walks away. Is this... The rooftops have... Oh. It's this rooftop? Or it's a different one? They have clear wear on them. Walk along the rooftops?
Same.
It does.
It is
okay. So the shack is a okay. Wow, it does all wrap around. And you were saying there was something up here? Oh, the ice and snow proves to be too much for you. Your stomach lurches forward when you lose your footing. You are doing an agility roll every time.
Oh.
We didn't even know, but every time we walked over to the city... Wow, we were taking a risk every time.
Uh-huh.
You scramble desperately to hold on, but soon find nothing below you. You tumble into the void and can only hope for a safe landing as much as possible. You plummet to the heart of the city, landing with a gasp on the soft snow, breathing hard. Your body aches with pain, but still moves just fine. What was once sprawling with life is now barren and open. Destroyed houses, crumbling walls surround the area. So we're in the witches area.
Okay.
A light covering of snow and sleet blankets the ground through the square, kicking up a blinding mix of snow and fog. Yeah. So was that the witch we just saw through the window of the shack then?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Like I figured so. The same as you saw from the shack that was entered in there. It knew.
Cool.
The amount of contingencies that you have to write in.
Yeah, right?
But as soon as you take your first step towards the courtyard, she snaps her head towards you, glassy white. She does not move. She only stares. The great temple. We've heard about the temple. So in this save, we have not yet approached her. Hello, witch. Stands up straighter. She seems a little averse to you. We can talk to her, but she's not going to talk back. She's going to point towards the different ways that we could get into the temple. Offer her help, and she seems confused. You felt her gaze. She points at the bridge. So she is basically gesturing for you to go kill him.
Yeah.
She's keeping him at bay. If she goes, he will be able to regain his strength and power. I don't know whose side to take yet. I don't feel I have enough information.
I would totally take the witch's side.
Yeah?
Yep.
Is that xenophobia? Just because he's different looking? Like, what makes you think she is good?
Because he doesn't look like any of the ones. He looks half human, half
But he had a good
sky
excuse.
child.
He said that he's basically a baby compared to the ones depicted there. That's why he looks different.
I don't believe him.
Awareness. Explore the ruined houses. I got some awareness point. Many of the houses in the square are nothing but rubble. A few of the ruins, however, hide some old treasures. A large house in the center of the square still has some structure to it. A town center, perhaps, or maybe a mansion for a noble. In a storage room, still protected from the elements, you find a bundle of rope and an old but small painting of the town square. Your keen eye spots a small ring in a box with a glowing blue gem embedded on it. Might come in handy. The empty square now spans the entire city. Okay.
Oh, make sure you grab them.
Oh, yes, thank you. Oh, you're gonna have to go to class soon?
In about 10 minutes.
Okay. A ring lately imbued with the power of what? Fire? Wait, what? Fire. It wards off the cold better than anything else.
Oh, like why don't we wear that?
We will.
Okay.
Climbing rope for a good few uses. So we have a crappy rope and a good climbing rope.
We have 2 good climbing ropes now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought we had a crappy rope.
We do.
A small portrait of a bright green town square, a large bridge towers over the background. So we took the painting.
We have
Why
3
take?
ropes now, I believe.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Where's the crappy rope?
Oh no.
I guess it was never crappy. I always thought that what we picked up was a crappy rope.
Me too. We
I
have
mean,
71 gold.
equip the ruby ring. We used the chapel key in the past, yeah,
Right.
to get through. Okay, the painting is in the inventory. Cannot be used here.
Okay.
Where, like, I mean, I never understand the protagonists, how they know what to take and what not to take. Why
Yeah.
didn't we take all of the paintings in the abbey?
Or like the books that we can't understand right now, maybe
Yeah.
we could understand later.
It's adventure logic. They always know. Maybe there was a stat check on my intuition or something.
She is different looking too. She's ice cold and super tall. It's true.
Then what? Then who?
Than us.
Oh. I went up to the altar again. I could leave something. What if I leave 10 gold?
Yeah, bare
Let's see
minimum.
what the old lady does if I do this. Toss gold onto the offering table.
Has room for more.
Okay, let's... And there's a question mark now on the map, as though something can be activated here. I'm saving in the 10 spot. I'm gonna just sell out on this table.
Okay.
You toss 30 onto the offering table. Soon after the gold clatters on the table, your hand bumps into something round as it comes back. You look down and find a single potion of healing at the edge of the table, filled to the brim. You didn't notice it before. That's a nice little bonus, I guess. 30 more gold for you. You toss the gold onto the offering table. 30 more. You place down your offering and hear a loud clank from the other side of the city square. You twist your head to the noise. You notice the elevator raising its platform by itself. Its old gears creak to life, shaking off snow and rust like it was nothing. The center of the table has room for more offering, but I don't have any money. So I activated the elevator.
Yeah.
Well, Becky's got to get out of here to her class.
Interesting.
And we've been going for quite a while anyways. This game just opens up. I'm glad we saw combat.
Should we go up and maybe just like do a quick attack of the dragon?
You want me to go to fight the guy?
Yeah.
All right, let's see what happens. We fought the witch today. Let's see what happens when we fight
it's
the
only
guy.
fair.
Let's use our new elevator. The elevator stutters into motion, responding to your steps as you approach. You're not sure how it knows. Frayed ropes loop around pulleys above, but there's no one below to pull them. The wooden platform is stable as it glides, but it has no supports. And yet the lift arrives at your feet all the same. A panel is attached to it. The elevator panel waits for input, but there are only 3 lights to choose from.
The bridgeway then?
Elevator to the Dark Egg Monument or the Bridgeway. Let's go to the Bridgeway. Let's go to the Sky Sire. Oh, you're back. Attack! Oh! He looks at you questioningly as you come closer. He glowers at you, realizing your intention. Oh, so you show your true colors then, fiend. He casts a barrier around you and him. I may not be able to move, but neither will you, he sneers. We stay until one of us rots. encountered Sire. So I start the battle with 5 pips of mana.
Okay.
Moving towards him and movement. Do I have any cool items I could use on him? No. Ooh, let's use the soul stone. See yourself in the stone. Gaze. Gaze into the stone and reduce your current trauma by 40%. Consume. The stone fully restores your health, energy, and sanity. If used in combat, gain a turn instead of taking one. Feed. Feed the stone and permanently gain 4 trauma and 1 skill point. You can just get skill points?
Whoa!
I didn't even know that. Oh, cool. I should have analyzed that earlier. Slam this Sire. The player pulls back, lunges forward, 7 damage.
Pained grunt.
The Sire lets out a pain grunt, but tries not to show it. And you guys are saying I should spam attack?
Yeah.
Fire pillars from below player, engulfing them and sapping away their strength. Negative 50% strength. The Sire deals 6 damage to the player. Player strength decreases by 50% for 1 turn.
Okay. You can take that healing potion.
Without getting close to it? I have to get close to it.
Aw, dang.
I'm gonna attack and do the spamming.
Yeah, okay.
Sword, work in progress, currently the same as knife, so it's early kind of with the game.
There
too.
it says click on a unit repeatedly to deal damage.
I never read that.
Yeah.
Oh, it did not do much. Player deals 4 damage to the Sire. Why won't you just die? Is he saying that to me? His voice trembles. The Sire points at the player, air sharpening at their finger. It shoots and pushes the player back. Should probably take a potion. Where's my
Recovery potion upper right.
There it is. Click the unit you want to target. Me. Despite the initial sting, it goes down smoothly and begins working its magic. 15 health.
Yep.
Feel their pain slip away. He points at the player. He does his little 3 damage attack. 3 damage to the player. Alright. Gonna move. So he has the ability to move me away from him so that I can't hurt him.
Mm-hmm.
But Slam's skill seems to have bigger range, doesn't it?
I think so.
But I'm out of range right now. So I have to... Oops. Oh. Oh, yeah, I already...
Yeah, just gotta click next, I guess.
Yeah, I'll just cancel the attack.
Right.
I'll wait, I guess. I have no choice. Hopefully he doesn't keep knocking me back.
Mm-hmm.
Points at me, knocks me back again. That's annoying. 4 damage to me. Okay. Just keep moving towards him and hoping I get through. End movement. Wait. Hopefully it takes him mana or something. He runs out. Okay, he's gonna reduce my strength. Yikes. 5 damage.
We get 2 turns here.
Do I?
Yeah.
Should probably take a potion again. Recovery potion. Oh, click me to target me. Popping the cap and drinking it. Final swallow with sharp inhale. when wounds begin to close. They stand taller. Oh, I see. Yeah, because the thing up there, you knew that it was...
Right here.
Push forward, slam into him.
Good morning, bread makes you fat.
Oh, he's almost dead. I will take you to hell with me! A glowing barrier surrounds the Sky Sire and pulls in mana from around them. Man, this is cool. Steadfast. Shields set around the Sky Sire, ready to protect. I will slam again. Pull the player back to their... Okay. Slam into him. 1 damage, that was all it needed. Player deals 1 damage. He claws the ground at the air, screaming in agony. Yeah, my body slams do that. Oh, he's still okay. He's got maybe 1 left.
Man.
Oh, that's annoying, you bugger. But I should be able to move and attack in the next turn anyway.
We're just trying to put you out of your misery. We don't like to see suffering.
You're clearly the devil. Or something.
It's okay.
Attack.
Slice rapidly. Oh, you didn't need to.
Yeah,
that would have been over.
EXP. The Sky Sire breathes heavy, his body growing limp. How weak I've become to be felled by one such as you. It's like bad loser. Sky Sire's body lay crumpled on the ground and bloody on the ground. His red eye is all that is left.
Ooh, pick that up. Give it to the old lady.
The red eye of the Sky Sire. Angel's eye. So he was an angel? Becky. Are they good or bad angels? The red eye of the Sky Sire.
Did we do a yay? Question mark.
I'll go back to the city real quick and talk to the witch.
Do you feel better, witch?
She's sitting in the snow. Propped up by her arm, her eyes are closed and she breathes slowly. The blue sheen around her is faded. Stepping closer, she opens her eyes and glances up at you and smiles. Her arm is transparent. Thank you, she says in a Winona Ryder old lady voice. Little by little, her body fades away until nothing but her memory remains. The witch is nowhere to be found. Oh, great, thanks! It's warm where she used to stand.
Should we take her memory?
Oh, the witch is still here, though. Oh, nowhere to be found. Well, guys.
Dang! Did we do a bad thing or a good thing?
It's kind of cool that you don't know. And, like, you know, some things don't get finality.
13, my favorite number. That's where we start.
Well, that's all we're doing today, guys. Thanks for watching, and I want you guys to all give your a shot at it yourself. Like
Ian Kid has tried it, has
awesome.
gone and played it.
It's a real atmospheric, interesting. I can only imagine that the atmosphere is amped up when you're playing alone with headphones on and reading this stuff and getting yourself spooked. I used to get spooked by Choose Your Own Adventure books.
Yeah.
That kobold, what a creep. And he's Anyways, free on Steam. Check the link in the description. Today's episode is sponsored by Catapult. Thank you, guys. And go support what is a promising developer, in my opinion, being that this is their first offering for free, and it's this polished.
Yeah.
And a very different, fun genre to play on the show.
Yes, it's so cool. Ian Kid thinks that we've only got 1 more session in this demo.
Oh, it's like, okay, I see. Interesting. All right, guys.
Cool.
Thanks for watching. We will see you next time on Video Games Awesome Live. This was The Dark Egg. Bye-bye.
Bye.